Once again, Ahmad Farhan, he takes his pole man position, which is the outside left. Alongside him, bike number 18, Tommy Koo, and James Key, bike number 88. So 66, 88, and 18. These are the three riders we're looking out for. But don't forget the championship contenders, Lee Yi Lung, Philip Tang, and Liu Chin Hu, and Ng Ho Yu on second and third row.
Yep, so here we go, guys.
Ready to go, and go! That's a bad start on Ahmad Farhan. He just glanced over to the right, and I think James Key got the whole shot. Yes, we see James Key leading the race, jumping over the curb there, but James Key slow start out of the chicane, allowing Ahmad Farhan to regain the lead.
So Ahmad Farhan back in the lead, followed by James Key. I think in third is Tommy Koo. And we have a bunch of riders, I think those fighting for the championship right behind them. So good start from the top two riders. I think they are already opening a gap from the rest of the group. So as they come around, they are halfway through lap 1.
About to end lap 1 actually. Just behind the commentator booth, it is Ahmad Farhan leading from James Key. Leading over there is Ahmad Farhan, James Key, and number 18, Tommy Koo. And looks like the championship battle is still on. Ardian has taken P4 from Philip Tang.
Yeah, so an interesting second group battle we have in the back as Ahmad Farhan tries to pull away from James Key. Philip Tang, the championship leader, currently in 5th. His closest rival, Ng Ho Yu, down in 7th.
Yeah, and he's got a buffer. His teammate Ardian is leading them now.
Yeah, so at the moment...
I think they're running together, Ling. Look, 69, 63, 24, and 67.
Exactly, all four of them, I was just about to say, in the middle of the group at the moment for these teammates as Ahmad Farhan continues to hold position from James Key and Tommy Koo in third.
So Ahmad Farhan has done a blistering 50-second lap, leading James Key on a 51, with Tommy Koo unable to keep the pace. He's only able to do a 51-second lap.
So Lee Yi Lung has just moved up to P8. Ardian has dropped two positions
yeah.
to 6th.
So it is 63. Philip Tang now up to P4. He's pulling away from Ng Ho Yu. Ng Ho Yu is still down in P7.
Yeah, in the front we only have 2 riders. It is 66 versus 88 at the moment. So Ahmad Farhan, this is only his second supermoto race here with us. We saw him for the first time in Tangka for round 3. So James Key here with us for the third round. So very strong performance at the moment from both riders in the front.
Yeah, Ahmad Farhan now P3. Ahmad Farhan on lap 3, about to complete with James Key closing. James Key is closing up on him physically into the hairpin. Coming out is still Ahmad Farhan into the inside infield section, very twisty infield section that allows the concertina effect of James Key closing right up on his rear tires. Look at that. And they've dropped Tommy Koo,
Yeah, I think Tommy Koo is riding a lonely race at the moment in third, while Philip Tang is still holding off Liu Chin Hui for P4.
Yeah, Tommy Koo 5 seconds down, and he's 5 seconds to the guys behind him in 4th position. So number 63, Philip Tang, championship leader, opening up a sizable gap.
Yep, is coming around. Philip pulling away from teammate Liu Chin Hui. In the front, it is still Ahmad Farhan.
We have a rider down at the hairpin there. We have a bike down at the hairpin. No overtaking at the hairpin. So James Key may be able to keep close, but he couldn't overtake Ahmad Farhan. They are coming up to back markers already, and it's only lap 4.
Yeah, so it looks like both of them in the front speeding away, pulling away from the other competition. I think Philip, he can only focus on collecting crucial points at the moment for the championship. He's not thinking too much about, the win or finishing in the top 3.
So it was bike number 27 down just now. Sorry, Ilyas Ama, 97. He was down and he's recovered. Race leader looks like James Key has closed up right onto the back of Ahmad Farhan. We have 5 laps remaining, half
So
distance.
we are still waiting, for James Key to make a move on Ahmad Farhan. Looks like he is not close enough at the moment.
It looks like Ahmad Farhan is stronger on the twisty section, but James Key on the faster flowing section closes up the gap, but unable. As Ling mentioned earlier, this circuit is not an easy circuit to pass on.
Yeah. And interestingly, we were talking about Ardian earlier in the race. He had a good start, but now he's dropped all the way down to 8.
Yeah, he's losing position like...
So now we see Ng Hoi Yu and Lee Long both moving up to P6. Oh! There is the credit, Ahmad Farhan.
Ahmad Farhan, race leader. Race leader has gone down in turn 1. That's opened a sizable lead for James Key. James Key now has got the race for himself.
So
Ahmad Farhan, what a starter there. He's just dropped it into turn 1.
Looks like he's trying to rejoin the race, but I did see some damage on his lower part of his machine. So we're going to see if we can take a closer look at Ahmad Farhan and look at his lap time as he rejoins the race.
So we have race leader James Key coming out the hairpin into the last corner. There's bike number 55, Farid Kamil. Farid Kamil still on his bike. We are missing Ahmad Farhan. We have not seen him. Ahmad Farhan for sure is not in P1 or P2. It is James Key by himself.
Yeah, so James Key takes the lead.
There's still Farid Kamil on screen, bike number 55. Now we see, yes, Ahmad Farhan has dropped down. Ahmad Farhan, bike 66. He has dropped down. He's not second, that's for sure.
So here we go. This is Ahmad Farhan. He has managed to rejoin the race. However, we are going to keep a close eye to see what current position he's in at the moment.
He's lapping very slowly, Ling. Ahmad Farhan's last lap was a 1 minute 05. I don't know if he's got a problem on his bike, but he is very slow.
As mentioned, when he picked up his bike, I did see some damage. So this is bike number 88, our new leader, James Key.
Timing shows Ahmad Farhan still in P2. So, wow. Did he open that big of a lead over Tommy Koo? Tommy Koo is down in P3. Okay, Ahmad Farhan is back to his regular lap. He is doing a 51 second. He has got a 6-second lead over Tommy Koo.
So it looks like he managed to stay in second place with that. Although he had a little blunder and he lost the lead to James Key. So Tommy Koo still in third, Philip Tang in fourth, Liu Chin Hui in fifth, Ng Hoi Yu and Lee Long battling out for P6 at the moment.
Race leader James Key has just completed lap 9 with 1 lap to go. It is a last lap board showing, so James Key in the lead. We're now waiting for Ahmad Farhan. Here he comes, Ahmad Farhan in P2. And then Tommy Koo just behind him.
So surprisingly, he still managed to hold on to a podium finish.
Yeah, that's how big his lead was earlier before he fell.
And then I noticed that he was very quick to recover his bike as well.
So Philip Tang just crossed the start finish line in P4. Lee Chin Hui with Yi Lung in P7. Ng Hoi Yu has gone up to P5, P6.
So with this position, I don't think Ng Hoi Yu will be closing the gap in the championship from Philip Tang. Looks like Philip will extend his lead.
And there you go. Takes the win.
Checker flag. So James Key takes his first victory here in Kuala Selangor.
And here comes Ahmad Farhan, recovery ride, but still in P2. There's still one more race to go for Ahmad Farhan.
So a consolation second place for Ahmad Farhan as we wait for Tommy Koo to take the checkered flag in third.
And Philip Tang, championship leader in P4.
Liu Chin Hui comes around to finish fifth. I think Ng Hoi Yu and Lee Yi Long, close battle for P6.
Now we wait for the other finishers, Adian Yin. Here comes Adian Yin on bike 69.
So P8 for Adian.
And this is, I believe, bike number 44, Amin Ashari. We've lost 2 riders yet to cross the start finish line. This was, I guess, the earlier DNFs.
Yeah, Kenneth Chan and also Hervin.
Hervin, yes. So that was the Super Rookie Race 1, Ling.
Yep, so it was an interesting race. I think we expected more of a battle between James Key and Ahmad Farhan.
Yeah, I guess Ahmad Farhan must be kicking himself. He was controlling the race. Even, I remember I said he didn't have a good start. He actually looked over to James Key, but he regained the lead after the first chicane. But then, well, he threw it all the way at the half distance just now.
Yep, so this is the provisional result for race 1. James Key taking victory here in Kuala Selangor, followed by Ahmad Farhan and Tommy Koo. Philip Tang, the championship leader, finishes in 4th, followed by Liu Chin Hui, Ng Hoi Yu, and Lee Yi Long. Adian finishes in 8th, Ahmad Ashari in 9th. Farid Kamil finishes in the top 10, with Ilyas Ama finishing in P11. Here in Kuala Selangor, and now we are ending season 1 here back where we started. So James Key and Ahmad Farhan lining up alongside him with Tommy Koo.
Ahmad Farhan, who's the younger brother, right, of Daniel?
Yes, so we can see also bike number 63 of Philip Tang in the 2nd row.
Alright, here we go, waiting for the starter to walk off the circuit. Red lights. Okay, waiting for the red lights to come on. Here we go. 2 red lights on, and oh, they go! Great start there from Daniel Haikal. That is the pole shot into turn 1. It is Daniel Haikal from James Key.
Oh, Ahmad Farhan.
Ahmad Farhan, sorry. Daniel younger brother of Daniel Haikal. So James Key drops to P2, but he is hounding Ahmad Farhan into the hairpin.
So very strong start there from bike number 66, Ahmad Farhan. James Key once again right behind him, and I think
and it's only been 1 corner or 2 corners, and they already left the rest of the grid behind.
So I think in 3rd, I will have to see. I think it will either be Liu or Philip Tang in 3rd.
Anyway, race leader is Ahmad Farhan from James Key. They are 1 corner ahead of the rest of the grid. Look at that. Coming alongside. So it's bike number 66 leading from bike number 88, Ahmad Farhan. Pulls away from James Key.
Oh no, it's Adian in 3rd.
Adian's in 3rd.
Followed by Farid Kamil, who's jumped all the way to P4. So a fantastic start from Farid Kamil. He started in 10th position.
Yeah, fantastic start from both Adian and Farid Kamil up to 3rd and 4th, but can they stay there in the first place?
Not sure what happened to the rest of the riders in the group, how they missed out on that start. But yeah, everyone has fallen behind, and we have Adian in 3rd with Farid Kamil in 4th. This is one of the best start I think we've seen from both riders.
But look at that, it's a whole bunch of bikes there from 3rd, 4th, 5th. They're all running together. Meanwhile, race leader now about to end the lap 2 with 8 laps to go. It is Ahmad Farhan from James Key, but James Key getting a better exit from Ahmad Farhan on the front straight. Pulls out, but no, James Key still behind, under braking into turn 1. It is still Ahmad Farhan from James Key. And Adian still hanging on to P3 from Farid Kamil. James Key is all over the back of Ahmad Farhan into the hairpin. Coming up to the hairpin, does Ahmad Farhan takes the defensive into the hairpin. Blocks off James Key from taking the lead. It is James Key from Ahmad Farhan. They are very, very close. Concertina effect into the infield. It is James Key hounding Ahmad Farhan all the way. Lap 3 of 10. Slightly different line on the exit there from James Key.
So once again, we are seeing these 2 riders go head-to-head, pulling away from the rest of the group. I think Adian still holding on to 3rd. We're going to see...
Adian basically holding up the whole grid on 3rd. Meanwhile, on screen, it is James Key hounding Ahmad Farhan with 6 laps to go. Adian still in 3rd from Farid Kamil. Our 2 championship protagonists, 63 and 67, are way down in 8th and 9th.
Yep, so Philip has dropped all the way down to 8, and Ng Hoi Yu all the way down, out of the top 10 at the moment.
Wow. Looking on, it is still Ahmad Farhan holding off from James Key. Let's look at the lap times. Ahmad Farhan on a 51.4 with James Key on a 51.2. So yes, James Key has a stronger lap. He is hounding Ahmad Farhan. We are now about to reach half distance. They are completing lap 5.
Yep, so while the both riders battle in the front, we have a big group battle in the back as well for P3. So here you go, as a little couple changes in position in the back. We're going to wait for this big group to come around.
Oh, it's now Farid Kamil
is now in third, followed by Liu in fourth. And
Farid Kamil and Lee Chin Hui in third and fourth there with Adian dropping back to P6. It is Lee Chin Hui hounding Farid Kamil for the final podium position. But up ahead, it is still Ahmad Farhan still holding off James Key.
So yeah, Farid Kamil, Liu, and also Tommy Koo has all moved up one position as Adian dropped. But it is a very close battle in the second group, while we continue to focus on the two riders in the front. It is Ahmad Farhan from James Key here in race 2.
Is James Key doing the waiting game, Lim, you think? With 5 laps to go, he's just waiting behind Ahmad Farhan, keeping up with Ahmad Farhan but putting on the pressure.
He may have watched the pro race earlier on and learned a little from Kyrie Zakaria. So
there
we see Farid Kamil crossing the line, still holding on to third. Ahmad Farhan doesn't really look like he's pushing.
I was about to say that he looks very calm and relaxed.
His body posture
he doesn't look aggressive.
Very different from James Key at the moment. So
and he's able to keep James Key behind him all the way. So maybe he has the racing control, or maybe James Key just wants to play the waiting game.
Looks like he's in the exact same position his brother was in race 1 earlier on.
Oh, but James Key makes a move on the inside into turn 1. Both of them side by side. Oh, James Key loses it. James Key drops. James Key drops his bike. Ahmad Farhan gets away. But James Key, his engine died.
So this time around, the mistakes come from bike number 88, James Key.
Alright, James Key has continued. He has not lost second position. So James Key in second position, but Ahmad Farhan has a very sizable lead right now.
So this is something that we did not expect from James Key. However, Ahmad Farhan now a comfortable gap from P2. We're going to wait for both of them to cross the line, and we're going to look at the gap between both Ahmad Farhan and James Key. So Ahmad Farhan just crossed the line.
Yeah, Ahmad Farhan on a 51 seconds. We now wait for James Key, who's in P2. Here comes James Key. James Key clocked a 1 minute, so he lost a whole 10 seconds. Ahmad Farhan now has a 9-second lead with 3 laps to go.
I think that was one of the biggest gaps we've seen so far here in the SuperMoto rookies. So the battle between P3 is on between Farid Kamil and Liu Chin Hui at the moment.
And Tommy Koo actually. Liu Chin Hui has dropped off. Lee Chin Hui has dropped down all the way to P12. So it's now Farid Kamil versus Tommy Koo for the final podium position.
So now that the front two has opened up, we have a close battle for third. I think that is Tommy Koo making his move. Oh no, that is behind that. That should be Lee Long and Adian.
Adian unlapping himself.
Adian, Lee Long and Philip battling out for fifth.
Fifth place, yes. So Philip is in a strong position to wrap up the 17th title. However, his contender, Ng Ho Yu, way down in P10. We are looking on screen there now. Yeah, Farid Kamil has just crossed the start-finish line with Tommy Koo alongside him.
So very close battle there for third. Bike number 55, as you can see, Farid Kamil, and right behind him, number 18, Tommy Koo.
This is the battle for the final podium position, Farid Kamil and Tommy Koo. We now wait for the race leader. There is Ahmad Farhan, race leader, about to start the last lap. Race leader on his last lap now, 66, Ahmad Farhan. He has got a huge 8-second lead over James Key. Ahmad Farhan now on the back straight, about to finish the final lap.
So it looks like he will redeem his mistake from race 1, because this time around his rival James Key.
He even has time to pop a wheelie, Ling.
Yep.
I just saw Ahmad Farhan pop a wheelie there. Here comes Ahmad Farhan on the penultimate corner.
And in the back, we see that Lee Long has moved up to 5th. So has Philip moved up to 6th. So Ardian dropping off.
And Ahmad Farhan takes the checkered flag and pops a wheelie.
James Key coming to take the checkered flag in 2nd.
Now we wait for the battle for the podium. It is bike 55 versus 18.
Will it be Farid Kamil or Tommy Koo who takes the final podium position?
Now. That's number 808. It looks like it's still Farid Kamil leading into the last corner from Tommy Koo. Here we go. It is Farid Kamil taking the final podium position.
And the wheelie that Faisal so enjoyed. That was an amazing performance by Farid Kamil, I have to say, starting all the way from 10.
Yeah, he started 10th, moved up to 4th, hounded Ardian and managed to hang on to podium.
He made up 7th position. I think that's one of our most improved rider here in the rookie class. So from all the rounds that he has been with us, it's amazing to see him finish on the podium for the first time here in the Supermoto rookies class.
And I think congratulations are in order for Philip Tang, who I believe has wrapped up the championship.
Yes, so let's check in with our math guru. Hopefully he'll be doing the math rather quickly. But yes, looking at where Ng Hoi Yu finished all the way down in 10, I think it's pretty much safe to say, but we will wait for a final confirmation to confirm who is our champion for season 1.
Farid Kamil from Most Fun Gym. In 2nd place, also from Most Fun Gym, James Key. And our race 2 winner for the Supermoto rookie from Team KMTR All Stars, Ahmad Farhan.
All right.
Okay, so we'll take a quick group photo. Okay, raise your trophy, guys. Okay, congratulations to our Supermoto Rookie Race 2 podium winners.